Alright guys, what's going on? This is the Buck Commander, and in this commentary I'm going to be talking about the best TV shows that I think are on TV, or my favorite TV shows. So go ahead and leave comments down on what yours are, and if I mention one of yours, leave a comment saying, wow, we must watch the same TV shows, and isn't that cool? So if I do mention one of your TV shows, let me know, and if I don't, more importantly, let me know. That way I can potentially check them out. And I do like when you guys leave me suggestions as to what to watch, listen to, you know, this and that. And I do, you know, I do look at some of them. Some of them are like, you can't even look at that. And then other ones are like, hey, you know, that's a potential thing I can look at. And most of them I do, but some of them they're like outrageously dumb. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to put time into looking that up. But alright, so let's start with like my third favorite. I'm gonna name 3 of them, or I plan to name 3 of them. So in last place, but in the third place, my third favorite TV show is Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen, good show. It airs on Fox, which for me is channel 6. I don't know what it is for you guys, and that's another thing. If you leave the comments, tell me what like channel name they're on. Don't tell me they're on channel 42, because 42 is not going to be universal. You know, say A&E or whatever, where Duck Dynasty's on. That's that's not going to be universal for us. So tell me the channel name. So let's say it's on, I don't know, Cartoon Network. Say it's on Cartoon Network. Don't say it's on channel 57, because I don't think it's 57 for you guys, but it is for me. And not that I watch Cartoon Network, but that's just an example. Anyway. So Hell's Kitchen, it's on Fox. It's a good show. I think it's like it's once a week. I know that it's either Mondays or Tuesdays, and it kind of switches. And I don't know when it's coming back. I wish I knew, but I don't. And I'm really excited for it. And it's just a really good show. Now I can't really relate to it because, you know, I am a semi-decent cook or a chef. You know, I'm not the best, but you know, I think it's just a fun show to watch with the. It's funny. I mean, if you have funny people on there, like for example, last season they had this guy named Brian. He was like, hilarious. And honestly, it just made the show that much more fun to watch. It's also fun when you guys pick out a favorite chef that you want to win or something, and then you support them along the way, and it's kind of fun to follow that. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm not much of a cooking person, but I still like that show, and I think that's really the only show I'm gonna name that doesn't really relate to me personally. But secondly, I like Dual Survival, and Dual Survival's on the Discovery Channel. I don't watch a whole lot of Discovery Channel, but when I do, it's on the survival shows. Now I like Survivor Man, I like Man vs. Wild. Dual Survival's probably the best one. And I'm not going to talk a whole lot about it, other than the fact that it's very, I mean, it's entertaining to watch. I remember watching the whole season 1, because I didn't watch season 1. I started watching season 2. So, you know, about the course of 3 days, I watched about, what is it, 12 episodes or so on Netflix. So, like, every night I watch about 4 of them, and it never gets boring. It's just, it's really entertaining. And for me, someone who actually likes to be outside, it's that much more enjoyable. But other than that, you know, if you guys don't like being outside, if you've never been outside in the woods, it might not be fun for you guys to watch, but for me at least it is, and I find it really enjoyable to watch. And lastly, or actually should I say firstly, my favorite TV show currently on television is Duck Dynasty. Now Duck Dynasty is on A&E. For me it's channel 42, but I know it's not for most people. But channel 42 A&E is what Duck Dynasty's on. And hold on, alright, excuse me, I just ate. But Duck Dynasty, I'm sure you guys have heard of it. If you guys don't watch it, oh man, you guys need to watch it. If you want to reward yourself for a hard day of work, for a hard day of school, the best thing to do is to watch Duck Dynasty on Wednesday nights. They probably, well, now they don't have any new shows on, but when they did, oh my god, they were so funny. They're still funny. I mean, they're honestly very funny. But I can watch about 3 or 4 of them in a row, and I probably, honestly, truthfully with you guys, I probably watched every episode about 4 times. But there's still, I mean, God, it's so much fun. I think the more you watch it, the funnier it gets, because you kind of understand what's coming, and I think that kind of benefits to it. But I don't know. For me though, Hell's Kitchen, Dual Survival, and Duck Dynasty are good. And I guess another thing, I kind of got time. Another thing would be the outdoor channel. I like watching the outdoor channel, and it's not like oh, let's plant the garden today. It's more hunting and a little bit of fishing, mainly hunting. I don't know why it's called the I mean, I know why it's called the outdoor channel, but I think people might get the wrong like reputation of it if they go, okay, we're gonna dig the good, dig in the ground here, stick your shovel 3 inches down, and step on it a little bit, and then put the water on the seed. It's not that. It's more like there's a deer and we're gonna shoot it, and it's kind of like that. So I will see you guys later. The gameplay is wrapping up. I don't know. It would have been a really nice gameplay, but the host quit midway through, and I had to pick it up from the host migration. But once again, guys, leave a comment if you did enjoy. Leave a dislike if you did not like it. Leave a dislike if you don't like the way I sound. If you don't like the television shows I listed, do something. Rate the video, please. Preferably, I'd like to see a like rating, but and leave comments, guys, on your favorite TV shows. I will get back to you soon. Goodbye.